attention. We are clam cakes tonight, last week's chowder. Right. And we are going to make up some stuff for you, but one of you has to give us a word.
Pickle.
John.
Pickle.
Go.
In the middle of the room, there is a small TV that is just playing old commercials from the 1950s.
And in front of the TV, there's a big coffee table, and off to the side is this big jar of dill pickles.
The TV is it's on a barrel.
There's a small kitchenette over here with shells of pickled beets and pickled zucchini.
There is a bay window, and there is a man in his 60s with a 5 o'clock shadow reading Hemingway.
In the right corner of the room, there is a couch with an embroidered pillow that says, "If you can jar it, I can eat it."
And on top of the back of the couch is this really old-fashioned knitted afghan in brown and gold.
There's a diploma above the couch, and it's like this big, and it's a PhD for philosophy of
Greg, I just don't know if there's a plan. I feel like I'm not doing anything with my life.
Well, sure you are. Billy, there's a whole crop of peppers, and wow, you really got like every pepper variety.
Right, I know.
there is.
I'm a huge Pepper fan. It's just, I don't think it's enough to make a career to make my father proud.
Well, your father, he ran this farm for a really long time, and you know, he focused mostly on the livestock, but you know, once they all kind of got that disease,
Yeah, the disease that I started with, the pickle disease that I brought in.
well, they're not really supposed. They should have been eating the crops. They, you know, have their troughs of slop. So,
Right.
you know, we got the peppers. Let's see what we can do with the peppers.
I'm incompetent, aren't I? I'm incompetent. I don't know how to keep a friggin' cow out of my pepper patch.
You can't control cows. You know, they roam. They do what they want to do. It's okay.
My dad would have never let that happen. You know.
You didn't. You didn't let it.
Okay, well. So am I somehow inferior because why'd you come over here anyway? Just to make fun of me and my dad?
You know, your dad told me, you know, we gotta.
Yeah, we got a huge issue, I know, with
Not an
the
issue.
peppers and the disease.
Well, it's fine. You know, we don't have to worry about the cows anymore. So.
What did you do with my cow?
No, let's just. Okay. We just gotta focus on the peppers.
All right. I'm with you.
Turn the peppers into pepperade.
Pepperade?
Pepperade.
Oh, like lemonade, but with peppers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
I understand. So maybe this disease is a good thing. That
Yeah, well, it could be, you know, when people are infested maybe with wild cows that are chewing up their garden, we could, you know, grow some of these peppers.
peppers.
You know, cut down the population of the cows,
Cows.
that are going wild.
Right. It's like mad cow disease, but like better because I have the cure.
I'm not getting off of the couch. I'm not.
Sammy, I've been trying to get you to get up and get to school all morning, okay?
I don't
Now
like
do this
school.
again.
It's for jerks.
You applied to this college. You got in.
What
You got
about
all
jerks
there.
now, Mommy?
Look, I thought once you went to college, we'd get you all I've been doing is...
I misjudged my desire for education.
Look, honey, what would it take, okay? How about if I get you, like, your favorite ice cream or something? Then would you get off my couch? Would you consider it, maybe? Please?
Tempting offer. Oh, I don't know. It would have to be rum raisin.
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, Mother, thank you.
Here comes the train. Here it comes. Here it comes. Come on. Come on.
The problem is, ma'am, is that you're treating your child like a child. He can't get off the couch if you're spoon-feeding him rum raisin.
But doctor, it's the only way I can get him out of the house. You don't understand what it's been like living with this boy for 21 years. The fruit of my loins. I have to feed him. He'll starve.
Right, I know. It's a complex thing. It's people go crazy when they have kids on their couch. I know. But we're gonna figure it out a different way. Maybe you did homeschooling, home college.
I did everything right. I never let him out of my sight, ever. I always made sure that I had my eyes on him. I always was there for all of his games, his dates, his prom. I was never...
Right. Do we see the problem here?
I did everything.
It's sour, isn't it?
Well, I have a cold, so it's probably just my taste buds that are wrong.
Oh, so you love it?
The consistency's okay.
Oh. Well, yeah, I thought regular lasagna was a little bit done. So, I figured let's go low carb. Replace the pasta sheets with pickle sheets, and
Yeah.
I figured, your profile said you were adventurous, and I was gonna take you up on that.
I feel like it's very sweet that she thought of trying to impress me by bringing me to pickle stuff restaurant.
Oh.
I don't really like pickles by themselves. I really like cucumbers and vinegar's okay, but
I have to say, this is the second bombshell you dropped, because your profile doesn't say anything about you having a cold either.
I think it could be like severe allergies or something. Maybe.
It's sour. Here, just take a glass of lime juice and just... Anything else you feel like you need to tell me right now before this date goes on any further?
I have acid reflux, so I feel like this lime juice is just going to cut the date a little shorter than we were planning. Is there water in this?
No, I took you to the pickle hamlet of Massachusetts specifically because they don't have any pure drinking water.
Very hip. Okay, well, yeah, it's just my cold. I just don't know if I can finish this. I think maybe I'll have a little. What do you have? The herbs, not pickled. Maybe they have there's gluten-free menus. There might be a pickle-free section.
You're high maintenance, aren't you?
Is that what I like?
Modern life and all its problems, What happened to the good old days where you could solve everything with Listerine? Grandpa, how come I never learned how to speak your language?
this boat well enough to float for this long?
Well, it looks pretty sturdy.
Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty sturdy, but I never quite had the boat building skills locked down, and I'm not confident in I come from a long line of boat builders, as you know.
I know.
I just don't think I have what it takes. Look, there's water starting to come in over there.
Listen, it's the spirit of the thing. You gotta understand. It's not if a boat can float, it's if a...
Well,
a piece
if it
of-
sinks and we drown out, the spirit of our things is going to be going away.
Well, yeah.
So, I mean, what's it worth to have the spirit of the boat when you just die in it?
Lots. You can make lots of memories. Final memories.
Yeah.
You know?
It's good to really go out in style, you know. I
Yeah.
wanna go out on the sea.
Yes. I want to go into a neighborhood and say, we're pirates and we mean business. We have a boat that doesn't leak.
Well, that's not going to happen.
Well,
This boat is leaking.
Okay, well, it's the spirit of the thing.
Oh.
Right? We can go in and we can pretend. Right?
We better get to pretending because the water's getting high. Well, is somebody else on this boat?
Yes, there's someone right there, I think.
Why did you get on this boat?
We'd like to help you if we can.
I figured pirates would be the safest place to be in a hurricane.
Oh, no, well, you know, we don't have a boat that floats, so that's not going to work.
That's the thing, is that we used to have a boat that floats.
I built this one and it didn't come out too good.
No, we built it at night.
It's the spirit of the thing, boys.
That's the spirit of the thing.
Yes. Hi, I know I've seen you in the office before. I was wondering if you could help me. I think I'm celebrating like my 5th year here with the company, but I've never actually learned how to use this copier. I usually had my friend Nancy next to my cubicle do it for me the last 5 years, and she just resigned, so I was wondering.
So you've been mooching off of Nancy's work product for 5 years, and now you think I'm going to show you how to duplex for free?
I've seen you around the office, and you're such a busy bee. Like, giving everybody their coffee and taking lunch orders.
Sure. I take my job seriously. Frankly, I would have killed myself if I'd been here for 5 years and not figured out how to make a coffee.
Goodbye, guys. Jen, this is the last time you mooch off me.
Oh, she's so funny, Nancy.
What?
Oh, bye.
She killed you, didn't she?
She did.
Of all those copies, tell me you didn't fax for her.
I did. I faxed for her every day, and she used my company card.
Oh, it's so fun. Yes, it's a fun game that we have, Nancy.
Oh, it's my life, Jen. This is my career, and I'm dead now.
Disgusting! What, you think 5 years from now you're just gonna bury me under the curry? Do you even know how to use it?
I usually have Stan. He's on the other side of my cubicle.
So, I really appreciate you fitting me in at the last minute. I gotta talk to you about my marriage. You know, I mean, my husband, we met on a blind date, and,
I know where you met Susan. You've been coming to me for a long time. Let's get to the issues here, will you?
he's still obsessed about these pickles. You know, I mean, I thought after the first date, I made it clear I don't like this pickle juice stuff. We're married now 10 years, and I'm still getting pickles. I got pickle magnets on the fridge. I got pickle juice in the blender. I got pickles, pickles everywhere. Pickles. I'm tired of the pickles.
You have enabled him. You have done this to yourself.
This is my fault.
forth what she wants so the man can accommodate her.
What are you talking about?
Oh,
This is
that
new.
I was reading that message board again.
Ben, stop. I've been coming here for a while. I've never heard you talk like this before.
Well, I've been, reading some new theories that are pretty interesting.
See, you usually tell me how to assert myself, you know?
And so you should. Your man should know what to expect and know how to behave to best please you. I read that on a different.
Yeah, but that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Yes.
Well, what do I do about the tables?
Well, you have to just tell him softly, smoothly. It must go. I was reading online that sometimes if you sing back and forth with your partner, that it makes you heighten your sense of empathy and attention.
Okay.
Very interesting new research.
What's up, Beatrice?
I see you got them too.
Yeah. I'm just trying them out.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, bitches.
Hey.
Hey, Nancy, hey, Paul.
These shoes are pretty smooth, huh?
I can't believe I spent so many years just a slave to gravity.
Oh no, not with moon shoes.
College, yeah.
Yeah, you're a little spicy.
I get frisky in some moon shoes.
Yeah.
My sciatica feels better than it has in years.
I can see your hip. Oh.
I used to be anemic, but not anymore.
Usually people look at me and I have that resting, what do they call it? A resting witch face. But now with this bounce in my step, everyone's approaching me, asking me for, hey, can you help me? Can you help me? Hey.
I had stage 4 lung cancer until 11 a.m. Turns out getting rid of the air and the gravity was the solution.
Really, it's all there.
I used to have a huge old head growing out of mine.
Now you're what?
What?
Out of your what?
Out of my neck. I had 2 heads.
And the moon just cleared it up.
Just cleared it up.
Well, I was known for genocide.
Well,
But it's gotten all cleared up. People just forgiven me.
moon shoes.
I'm Satan. No! God is not enough.
Satan, you really screwed this one up. I think Dad's gonna be pretty unhappy.
That is a
I
play.
don't like to think of him as my dad.
Well, he is.
I'm just as
Our
important as he
father.
is, you know.
Okay, well, be it as it is. Those were children, and now they have smallpox.
Of course! What about to do but give children smallpox?
Well, we raised you to. Dad would be pretty unhappy with your work. He was saying
Of
give your
course.
children things like
I
money.
live to make Dad unhappy. And why? Because someday, me and my minions will march upon him, and I will be the new father.
That's so messed up. You realize that you're crazy talking. You didn't used to sound like this, Lucifer.
Well, no, but I'm not Lucifer anymore. I don't like to go by that name.
What do you like to go by?
Satan, of course. Satan.
See, what I really appreciate about what you've done with this meal is you've taken smallpox and you've made smallpox aid.
Yes.
It
Very
really
viscous.
suits my palate quite well, better than I would have predicted.
Oh, it's wonderful. Just try not to scratch it.
Oh, I just.
something for you here.
All right. You just tell me when. Tell me when.
Oh, hi, this is Nancy. Are you the blind boy?
I'm confused. There's two Nancys now.
I don't know about any other Nancy. I just came here to meet you, honey.
Oh, you must be the Nancy I was meant to be with.
I must be.
Are you blind, Nancy?
That's right, I'm Nancy. I've been here for a couple hours, but I'm not leaving.
This seems like a trick. I asked if it was a trick right off.
I don't know who you asked. I'm no expert in blind dates.
You don't sound like you did on the recording on your profile.
Well, I'd have to get my mom out here with some rum raisin.
Oh!
If you think things are gonna change.
You're saying one of us needs to be drunk for this to work?
I'm saying I'm not moving.
So, I had some extra bushels of celery around. So, I don't know, I've been trying to think of things that I could do with celery, like, I've been using some of the fibers to make quilt, and, or Afghans are weave crochet. I'm crocheting with these celery strings, and then I was thinking about maybe people pickle things right when they had too much of it in their garden.
I bet nobody pickled a blanket.
No, and then it'll keep you kind of warm but cool, and you don't even have to get up for a snack. Just perfect. And they can just keep making, like, oh, I'm hungry. Well, let me just crochet some more celery. And I have to.
Jimmy, you're going to be a millionaire.
I hope so.
I have a complaint. I ate all my blankets because they was delicious.
Oh, and I can make you some more blankets.
Well, all
I
right.
just needed somebody to help pick all the celery from my garden. I ran out because everyone's asking for my celery blankets.
Yippee! More blankets and a job opportunity.